900-page blueprint for a second Trump term. He did not talk about it because their plans are extreme and they are divisive.
In a shocking revelation, Fred Trump III, the nephew of former President Donald Trump, has come forward with explosive claims about his uncle's behavior and character. In an interview with ABC News' Aaron Katersky, Fred Trump described his uncle as atomic crazy and revealed that he plans to vote for Kamala Harris in the upcoming election.
I believe in policy over politics.
Yeah.
And without question, Kamala Harris's policies are what I get behind. So I will be voting for Kamala Harris. And if I'm asked, I will campaign for her without hesitation.
Good.
Fred Trump, who is promoting his new book, All in the Family, The Trumps and How We Got This Way, shared his personal experiences with his uncle, including witnessing him use racial slurs decades ago. He described the Trump family dynamics as complex and sometimes cruel, saying that every family has their crazy uncle, and for him, that's Donald Trump. Despite their complicated history, Fred Trump maintained that he has always had a good relationship with his uncle. However, he also acknowledged that Donald Trump has done horrific things to him, leaving many to wonder how he can still want to maintain a relationship. Fred Trump's motivations for writing the book go beyond exposing his uncle's flaws. He also aims to advocate for people with severe developmental disabilities, like his adult son William. This bombshell interview has left many questioning the true nature of Donald Trump's character and behavior. Will Fred Trump's revelations have an impact on the upcoming election?
In recent days, they've been trying to portray themselves as the party of unity. But here's the thing. If you claim to stand for unity, you need to do more than just use the word. You cannot claim you stand for unity if you are pushing an agenda that deprives whole groups of Americans of basic freedoms, opportunity, and dignity. You cannot claim you stand for unity if you are intent on taking reproductive freedoms from the people of America and the women of America. Trying to ban abortion nationwide as they do and restrict access to IVF and contraception as their plan calls for. You cannot claim to be for unity if you try to overturn a free and fair election and threaten to terminate the United States Constitution. And you cannot claim to be for unity when your entire economic agenda is designed to prioritize billionaires and big corporations over the middle class. We're too busy watching what you're doing to hear what you're saying. And let us unpack that last point about the economy. This race can be boiled down to a single question. Who fights for you? Now, we know whose side our President Joe Biden is on. He grew up in a middle-class family in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and he has never forgotten where he came from. And I have been a first-hand witness. With every decision he makes in the Oval Office, he thinks about how it will impact working Americans. He understands everyday struggles because he has actually lived them. So friends, I say the contrast between Joe Biden and Donald Trump is like night and day. But with the selection of his running mate this week, Donald Trump is also trying to distract people. He wants to direct attention away from his record and his Project 2025 plan to suggest that he and his running are going to prioritize the middle class. But we are not buying it. We are not falling for the okie doke.